Today on Middle Tennessee News, we see how Murfreesboro citizens are being impacted by a recent audit.
Looking into MTSU football's 31-28 loss to Delaware and what's coming up against the nation's leading rusher for the Blue Raiders.
And Halloween plans are taking off this week. More on local events in our community.
Good evening and welcome to Middle Tennessee News. I'm Ethan Williams.
And I'm Emma Pickett, joined by Bailey Lowe for MTN Weather and Willie Failer from the MTN Sports Den. A woman was found dead after gunshots in Manchester. An unnamed 53-year-old woman was found dead on 16th Model Road in Manchester. The Coffee County Sheriff's Office was alerted at 3:40 p.m. yesterday after a gunshot victim was reported around the area. Officers responded and arrived at the 1800 block near 16th Model Road. The woman was found deceased from a gunshot wound that looked to be self-inflicted. No evidence of foul play was found, according to police reports. Coffee County Sheriff's Office extended condolences to the deceased family, who have asked to keep her identity private. The medical examiner's office will continue to look into the cause and manner of death. The investigation remains ongoing.
4 young men were killed in a deadly two-vehicle crash early Sunday morning in Nashville. Authorities confirmed that 17-year-old Carlos Toma of Murfreesboro was driving an Infiniti G37 when the vehicle crossed into the oncoming lane and was struck by a Jeep Renegade almost head-on. The passengers of the Infiniti were 19-year-olds Maximus and David Fauchery, along with 17-year-old Rataf Nassif. Investigators believe speeding and not wearing seat belts may have been the cause of death. The fatal wreck happened around 12:45 a.m. on Mount View Road near Ashford Trace that connects Murfreesboro Pike to Crossings Boulevard, according to Metro Nashville Police.
The Wilson County Sheriff's Office is asking for help in identifying persons of interest in a recent theft. The theft occurred earlier this month at the Farm Bureau Expo Center. The suspect stole multiple firearms from a gun show, one being a distinctive Glock 43X in a copper and teal color. The photos of the suspects and the car used were on your screen, and anyone with any information is urged to reach out to the Wilson County Sheriff's Office.
A woman is facing charges after a car accident in Wilson County. 2 high-ride vehicles crashed into one another on Saturday, leaving multiple people injured and one woman with driving under the influence charges. The crash left multiple injured around the Central Pike area. The Kubota tractor and 2024 Honda four-wheeler were traveling east on Central Pike while hitching railers on the back with multiple people riding along for the annual hayride. Authorities said the driver of the 2017 Nissan Rogue, 68-year-old Connie Blaylock, was improperly trailing the Honda and rear-ended it. The Honda then ran into the back of the Kubota tractor.
2 men were charged in connection with the Clarksville bank robbery. Aaron Devin Glass of Murfreesboro and Justin Easley of Nashville were the 2 men charged in connection with the strong-arm robbery. According to the Clarksville Police Department, Easley robbed the FSNB Bank inside of a Walmart around 3 p.m. on Tuesday. He was unarmed and was seen on surveillance footage running from the site towards a nearby apartment complex, where he then fled the scene in an awaiting car that was said to be driven by Glass. The 2 men were arrested in Murfreesboro Friday and were transported to the Montgomery County Jail. Easley was charged with aggravated robbery and was booked with a $75,000 bond, while Glass was charged with accessory after the fact on a $25,000 bond.
Rutherford County property assessor cites staff shortages and sketch errors as context for an audit done by the state comptroller's office. Property assessor Rob Mitchell urges that the comptroller's audit, which found the property taxes in Rutherford County were not applied accurately, paints an incomplete and sometimes misleading picture of his office's work. Mitchell stated that the audit failed sketch errors which neglected to include minor details on certain properties. Mitchell also explained that the property assessor's office has few staff now as opposed to what they used to have, despite Rutherford County being the fastest growing county in the state. The issue is ongoing, but Mitchell is calling for citizens to trust the process. And now we take a look at the weather with Bailey Lowe. Bailey, Today's been a bit chilly. Are things going to stay in this cool zone?
Thank you, Ethan. I am Bailey Lowe bringing you your Middle Tennessee News weather forecast. Temperatures are finally dropping down into the 50s and even lower 40s this week after a cold front swung through the Tennessee last weekend. It looks like it's going to be partially cloudy and rainy for most of the week, but seeing some sunshine on Halloween Day. Right now in Murfreesboro, we are seeing cloudy skies and cooler temperatures at around 50 degrees today with a light east wind coming in. Looking at Shelbyville, Woodbury, Manchester, Smithville, Lebanon, and McMinnville, it is about the same temperature as Murfreesboro, sitting at 58 degrees with slightly more precipitation. They are having some chilly winds and some rainy skies. Temperatures will drop overnight and some areas will experience more rain tonight. But how low will the temperatures drop tonight? I'll be back later with more on this week's forecast.
Make sure to stick around. Up next, we're taking a look at some local happenings in your neighborhood.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music.
I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Good evening and welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. Halloween on the Square is an annual event that took place this past Sunday. This is an event for families to safely trick-or-treat, and MTN reporter Allie True Halo gives us an inside look on this event.
Downtown Lebanon is getting to the Halloween spirit this weekend as families gather for the annual Halloween on the Square. Due to inclement weather, Halloween on the Square was moved to Wilson County Fairgrounds. From 2 to 4:30 Sunday afternoon, the Tennessee building was filled with music, laughter, and plenty of costumes, from spooky to silly. The event is hosted by Lebanon Wilson County Chamber of Commerce and First Baptist of Lebanon.
Partner with our Public Safety and Police Department and the City of Lebanon. We are able to make this a safe place, and it's a safe place for candy and people to get candy and for families and children, and that's what makes our community so important.
Families can take part in costume contests, enjoy games and activities, and pick up treats from local businesses. For many, it's become a Halloween tradition, a place where kids can trick-or-treat safely and parents can enjoy a relaxed afternoon.
We've done the Halloween on the Square since we moved here 3 years ago, so we wanted to come. It's a good place to get your kids out, and they get some candy before the actual Halloween day. So,
Halloween on the Square took place this Sunday, October 26th.
For having us over in the Made in Tennessee building. We thought the numbers would be a little bit lower than they were, but it looks like we've got several thousand people here, so it's been a great day.
In Lebanon, Allie Trujillo, Middle Tennessee News.
She's here for the hot dogs.
Thank you, Allie. It's going to be cold, but let's hope it doesn't rain on Halloween. And for those interested in some fun Halloween events, the Murfreesboro Historic Public Square is hosting their annual Trick or Treat on the square this Friday. Join the city of Murfreesboro from 3 to 5 for a fun way to engage in the Halloween spirit.
The Rutherford County annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony is changing this year. In 2018, former County Mayor Bill Ketchern added a Leland cypress tree in the Murfreesboro Square, which acted as the Christmas tree. However, this year the tree is being replaced with a 3-story tall artificial tree. Commissioner Pettis confirmed the tree was dying and unable to come back. This decision came after an official verdict from the arborist that said there was no way to restore the Leland cypress. The county is following similar decisions seen in Smyrna and Columbia. The concrete slab was added to the location in preparation for the new tree, with the lighting ceremony taking place on Friday, December the 5th.
Nearly 46 pounds of medications and 69 vapes were surrendered during a drug and vape take-back day organized by campus pharmacist Tabby Ragland and the MTSU Police Department. Sydney Campbell of Lipscomb University assisted with the drive with MTSU graduate Morgan Verdick. Terry Deason, a retired pharmacist, filled nearly half of a large bin with a bunch of things. Lana Adkins brought old prescriptions, while Deason brought medications from a deceased relative. Those who missed the event can still take advantage of another event on October 24th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market decided to be year-round to give shoppers fresh finds all winter long. The UT-TSU Agricultural Extension's Rutherford County Farmers Market announced their new winter to spring market season. They want to give residents a chance to shop beyond the annual growing months. The director, Anthony Tuggle, said that this is a commitment to the community and agriculture. By stretching into colder months, it ensures families can continue to enjoy nutritious homegrown food while supporting local businesses. It will run from November 7th to April of 2026. The market will be open every Friday from 8 a.m. to noon at AgriLane Park, except on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Shoppers can expect a variety of fresh food, baked goods, canned items, meats, and more.
Following a suspected cyber attack against the city of Laverne, officials announced plans for a soft opening of offices today. According to officials, strange activity was noticed on Friday, October 17th on the city's network systems, which was taken offline immediately. Both the TBI and FBI, along with a cybersecurity team, were called in to investigate the suspected cyber attack. The attack currently remains under investigation, and efforts to restore the network systems are ongoing. Officials said on Friday that certain offices will open today with limited services. According to city officials, the Public Works building will be open and functional. Details of specific departments include the Codes and Planning departments will mostly function normally, while a few other departments will have scaled back operations. First responder services remain open and fully functional. Laverne City Court and Public Library will be closed to the public on Monday.
Pumpkins, costumes, and furry friends came together for a good cause. Rutherford County's Paws hosted its annual Paws and Pumpkins adoption event on Saturday. Marcus Rosario shows us the fall fun is helping to find pets new homes.
Families and furry friends took over the Rutherford County Paws this Saturday for the annual Paws and Pumpkins adoption event. From 10 to 2, visitors can enjoy a full day of fall fun with fee-waived adoptions, free pumpkins to take home, food, giveaways, and costume contests for pets and people.
Right now, adoptable pets, we've got probably about 30.
The event was designed to help more animals find loving homes while bringing the community together for fun, family-friendly celebration. The Paws and Pumpkins event was held at the Rutherford County Paws on John R. Rice Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
The vast majority that we get are people that find pets, hold on to them for a little bit, but can't keep them because they have too many pets of their own, or they can't afford to take on another pet, so they'll bring them here.
You can view adoption requirements and available pets online at rutherfordcountytn.gov/adoption.
Next year, absolutely. The next event this year will be Santa Paws, so that'll be in December, where we'll have a Santa and Mrs. Claus, and we'll have a backdrop, and people can bring their pets or their kids and come and take pictures.
In Murfreesboro, Marcus Rosario, Middle Tennessee News.
If you're still looking to adopt a pet, you can visit Rutherford County Paws or visit rutherfordcountytn.gov/adoption or call 615-898-7714. And now we're going to take a look back with Bailey Lowe for our lows for tonight. Bailey, how cold are we looking to get?
Thank you, Ethan. I think it might be time for us to turn on the heat inside the news studio. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-state to start dropping for the rest of the year. Tonight, Murfreesboro will see mostly cloudy skies bottoming out in the lower 50s. Shelbyville, McMinnville, and Manchester will be experiencing some small wind gusts hitting up to around 4 miles an hour, joined by Smithville, Woodbury, and Lebanon. The majority of our coverage area is sitting around a low of 52 degrees with some light rain today. MTSU students may want to carry an umbrella with them to class this week as showers may pop up quickly throughout the day. Bringing out those coats and sweaters may not be as bad of an idea either, because those colder temperatures are creeping in over the next few days. I will have a full breakdown coming up with you in my full 5-day weathercast.
Thank you, Bailey, and after the break, we'll join her again to break down our full 5-day forecast and give us a look at what to expect on Halloween night. Middle Tennessee News will be right back.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Mic check 1 2. Everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. We're going to head to our weather center where Bailey Lowe is back with our full 5-day forecast.
Thank you, Ethan. I am Bailey Lowe here with your highs and lows for this week. This week is perfect weather for the week of Halloween. We have some chilling temperatures and some possible rain coming up. Now for your spooky weather forecast for the week. Ooh. This week we are looking at chilling temperatures Monday. Temperatures are dropping down into the low 50s into the night. Tuesday we are looking at highs near 62 degrees Winds on Tuesday range between 2 and 10 miles an hour. Overnight, we're bottoming out into the lower 50s again with light winds and a cloudy sky. Wednesday, we are looking at a high of 55 degrees, a lot cooler than the previous days. I'm still expecting more winds and a 95 to 100% chance of rain this day, so you may want to keep an umbrella with you. We're dropping even cooler Wednesday night with a temperature of 47 degrees. In better news, the chance of rain drops down to 45% on Thursday, with the temperatures again in the lower 50s. As we continue throughout the rest of the day, temperatures will drop into the lower 40s Thursday night. Rounding out your work and school week, this Friday, expect the sunniest day of the week with temperatures near the 60s with no chance of rain this day. Perfect for a fantastic Halloween activity. Friday night, we are looking at mostly cloudy skies, around 41 degrees, and if you plan to go out to any haunted houses, pumpkin patches, or trick-or-treating this weekend, you may want to layer up before the temperatures start to drop into the night, with a low of 39 degrees. That's all I have for your weather forecast this week. Now back to your unbelievable newscast.
Thank you, Bailey. And coming up next on Middle Tennessee News, Willie Fayler will give us a deep dive into MTSU football, as well as our last weekday CUSA game this week against Jacksonville State.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome to the MTN Sports Den. I'm Willie Fayler. Blue Raider football hit the road last week to take on Delaware for the first matchup between the Blue Hens and Blue Raiders since 1978. Delaware's offense started out strong with Nick Minicucci finding wide receiver Sean Wilson from 22 yards out to find pay dirt early. But the Blue Raiders were able to respond pretty quick with quarterback Nick Vadiato in the red zone dropping back and finding Najee Cox for the pair's 5th touchdown connection of the year. Najee Cox, Conference USA leading 5th touchdown. Here, Delaware's Vyron Ellison fumbles, and Blue Raiders' Abdul Muhammad picks it up around the 20, gets pushed out at the 10, but sets up MTSU well. Jaquel Middlebrook getting the ball here on direct snap and running it in to give the Blue Raiders a 14-7 lead early. Now here we go to Delaware back in the red zone, same side of the field. Minicucci drops back, looks to find Smith once again back the end zone, this time from 11 yards out, or Wilson, excuse me. But Delaware's offense is going to keep going. This time Minicucci finding a running back out of the backfield. and that's going to give them a big lead going into half. Vadiato rolling right in the third quarter, and it's tipped and picked off by Delaware's KT Say, but the Blue Raiders defense going to step up big, give them the ball back. Here Vadiato rolls out, finds tight end Hunter Tipton, who's going to put it in from just 10 yards out to give the Blue Raiders back into it 24-21. Here, after a costly penalty by the Blue Raiders, Abdul Muhammad sets up Delaware pretty good in the red zone, and Kyrie Duplay in the end zone once again, his second of the night. This time, an interception for the Blue Raiders. Muaz Byard, the linebacker, brother of Kevin Byard, getting in there. And although it comes back with flags there on the return, it sets up MTSU under 3 minutes with a chance to come back. And here's Vadiato finding A.J. Jones, his first touchdown as a Blue Raider. Blue Raiders were unable to come back and lost 31-28.
It's not even like I wish I didn't throw it, because like I had an opportunity to give Miles a catchable ball on the sideline. It's that guy made a good play. I could have maybe thrown it a little more outside and he doesn't tip it, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. Got to take care of the ball in the red zone, and maybe it's a different ball.
Head coach Derek Mason and the Blue Raiders will now turn their attention to the nation's top rusher, Jacksonville State's Cam Cook. Through 7 games, the Gamecocks starting tailback has amassed nearly 1,000 yards in 7 games, with 949 yards to his name on 160 carries. The 5'11" transfer student from Texas Christian has taken Conference USA by storm, tallying 295 yards against Sam Houston, 195 against Liberty, and 117 in a matchup with the Blue Hens. Jacksonville State's rushing attack as a whole has taken off this year. The Gamecocks' 1,933 rushing yards lead Conference USA by almost 600 yards. Quarterback Caden Creel is 6th in the conference in rushing with 438 yards on 69 carries. Creel has also added 386 passing yards and 2 touchdowns since taking over at signal caller for the Gamecocks. The Blue Raiders fell on the road last year to Jack State 42-20. The Gamecocks compiled over 400 yards against the Blue Raiders last year.
You watch Cam Cook. And what he does is pretty impressive. He's a patient runner.
Blue Raiders soccer was on the road for the regular season finale this weekend and now have their eyes set on the playoffs. Senior goalkeeper Ella Sellers shined for MTSU against Kennesaw State, coming up with a couple big saves, including a penalty kick and some other sweet diving plays. This was Sellers' 4th appearance of the year, filling in for starter Demi Gronauer. While it was a tightly contested match, tempers flared in the 60th minute here with MTSU's Sadie Sturbins and KSU's Annabelle Roscoe, who were both assessed red cards after a scuffle. 10 minutes later, MTSU's Emma Brown was able to sneak a goal past the Owl defense, giving Middle Tennessee a 1-0 lead. Here you can see the ball go in, and that was all the Blue Raiders needed. And now they'll look towards the conference tournament as they take on the 5th seed, FIU, as the 4th seed. FIU's the defending champions of the Conference USA, and that'll be a big matchup. But anyways, back to you guys at the desk, Ethan and Emma.
Thank you so much, Willie. And Emma, I hope you've thought of your costume for Halloween this year, because it's just around the corner. And I know we have a few events going on around Murfreesboro, so coming up, I think I'm looking forward most to Trick or Treat on the Row tomorrow night here on MTSU's campus. Trick or Treat on the Row is kicking off at 6, with each house hosting different themes for a fun treat.
Honestly, Ethan, I think I'm most looking forward to all the candy apples and apple cider and even more pumpkin spice lattes. I love the Halloween spirit, and as fall time, we are starting to cool things down and get that chance to slow down this time of the year. I just really hope that everyone has a very safe and happy Halloween, as do all of us here at the MTN studio.
Thank you for joining us here at Middle Tennessee News. If you've missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website, as well as special edition packages and entertainment pieces. I'm Ethan Williams, joined by Emma Pickett, Bailey Lowe for weather, and Willie Failer for sports.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook /Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you next week for our next show.